So hello Cyberland, my name's Marlin, the channel's Old Part Hacks, and speaking of hacks, I'm hacking away at making this into something viable. I had recently cut this part off, that was the last video, and I've smoothed this up with a file. Ain't that pretty? It's not square or anything, but at least it's prettier. I still have some metal removal to do. I've got to remove this section through here. Now I can try and jigsaw that off, but my ears will be dead by the time I'm done. So I think what I'm going to do instead is just come in here and pick a bunch of holes through here using the drill press over here, and then we'll see how that works out. So I'll come back, because you don't need to listen to me going drill, 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 and saying all sorts of impolite and nasty words, because I'm apt at this point perhaps to say a few. Anyway, so I'll be back in a bit. Bye. Okay, so I've got some holes drilled in it, which I'll connect up and then file that round. While I was at it, I went ahead and drilled and tapped it for the actual rod. So it's actually starting to represent the real thing. Anyway, that's where we're at this point. Yeah, messes. Aluminum is such nasty stuff to work with. Okay, I'll be bringing you back here after I get this cut out and when we start the filing. So anyway, you guys all know the drill. I think I already told you I've drilled and tapped that one for the, this part right here. But I decided before I went cutting to punch in a whole bunch more holes with a smaller drill, so I have that much less material to use and release. Just short. Again, I'll bring you back after I've sawed this off, and then I'll show you the ragged edge, and then I'll clean it up, and I'll show you the cleaned up edge. But that's where we're at. Okay, and there we go. The rough cut, eh? Yeah, a little filing, that'll clean right up. That'll buff out. Anyway, such fun. So anyway, in rounding this out, I've been toying with a lot of ideas, and I came to the idea, actually, Joe Pye was showing how to do this on a part that was tiny, but still the concept's valid. Just use the lathe to kind of pick off the material. So we're going to give this a try and see how it works out. It'll take a while, but probably not much more longer than filing. The result will be far better, assuming, of course, I don't cut my thumb off in the process. Needless to say, the lathe is locked in E-stop. It's not going anywhere. This is going to be entirely manual. So in some ways, it's almost like using a shaper to do this. But anyway, I'll continue this process. I'll bring you back a couple of times as I'm going through. It is making a pretty clean cut right here. This is the high spot on it, and the whole goal, of course, is to bring this down until everything's tangent. And right now, that lip there is the high spot. But I can do the whole thing, and then just move, the cutter in slightly. Yeah, it won't be easy, but the nice thing is, well, he was doing it slightly differently. He was using the the arm or the carriage to go in. But anyway, so let me play with this for a bit and see how it works. I'm auto set up the way he was doing it, with the cutter set up to go in, and then just use the carriage to walk in across it. A couple different ways of doing it. I'll be back. So anyway, I've been working on this, and I could do it by hand, but it'll, kind of work. I mean, it's a method. It does take some of the material off. But frankly, I'm just getting tired. So I've decided I'm going to change processes. I'm going to get my handy dandy Dremel with the wand out. You know, the one that lets me, let's get that out of the way, be completely remote. You know what I'm talking about, the Dremel tool wand thingy. And then I bought this really nice little set of carbide burrs. They were quite cheap. Came on Amazon. They even come with this nifty little box to, or rack to stick them in. Not that I'll ever use it for that, because I prefer the plastic case. But I mean, nicely plastic case. They are carbide. So I'm going to set that up and do it with that. But anyway, that's going to take a while because I got to adapt tool holders and everything else. So when I get that done, I'll do the next video in the series. So for now, I'm going to say, we'll see you in a bit when I get that done. Yeah, nice little set from Amazon. Anyway, and I'll bring you back on the next video. And then we'll finish this up all, set the burr just about at the head and turn this through. It'll go buzz, and I'll back the carriage away, and that'll finish off one half. Then I'll turn this over and finish the other half, and then that'll just leave me the sections where I cut the grooves too deep with the drill bit and missed the mark, and those I'll have to file out. But anyway, that's where we're going. I'll see you on the next video. Again, if you like what I'm doing, a like. If you really like it, a subscribe. Please. Thank you. Bye.